Several nights ago, I received an email from the city attorney's office. And what she wrote was, SPD is simply not issuing citations for unlawful camping, unlawful storage, obstruction of sidewalk, or any city code violations for homeless encampments. And the city attorney for Sacramento goes on to say, our data indicates that we have received 0 citations and referrals for prosecution. And we can't prosecute cases if they're not sent to us. So that raises a lot of questions. Why pass an ordinance if you're not going to enforce it? Out of 800 police officers, there's not a single citation for these ordinance violations. Out of 37 city attorneys, there's not a single prosecution. Is there a concerted effort by the mayor and by City Hall to stop law enforcement from enforcing the law? That's what I'm going to ask, and that's what I think the public deserves an answer to. Why pass an ordinance if you're not going to enforce it? So yesterday, the mayor at his press conference said, quote, the city attorney does not have the authority to prosecute misdemeanor offenses. That is a fact, close quote. Well, that is in fact wrong. When it comes to city codes and city ordinances and the misdemeanors that those offenses constitute, the only entity that has the jurisdiction and the power to prosecute those cases is the city attorney. The city has the jurisdiction. My office has the jurisdiction over state misdemeanors and state felonies. We wouldn't be in the situation we are now if the city had actually engaged in compliance and enforcement. These laws were passed for a reason, to encourage people to accept services, to get people into certain areas where they're not affecting the public safety of the rest of the community and themselves. And yet the city has done absolutely nothing. I sent a letter to the city a month and a half ago asking for help. And the mayor, I believe, was quoted by the Sacramento Bee saying that the district attorney and the presiding judge is right. We're going to fix this problem downtown in 2 weeks. That was 6 weeks ago, and things have only gotten worse. Just a few days ago, there was a gentleman just on the corner of 8th and 9th that was masturbating. Just the other day, an intern was assaulted from my office. It's only gotten worse. We've waited 7 years for something to happen. So people will say, well, is 30 days enough? We've waited 7 years. Enough is enough. His order is very specific. His order, and I'll use last year as an example of that, was that the city could not move encampments when the temperature was above a certain degree for a period of days. Move. Judge Nunley's order never prohibited the city and their representatives from enforcing other laws. Public storage, starting fires, obstructing the sidewalk so that individuals who are handicapped can't use the sidewalk. Judge Nunley's order did not prohibit the city from doing that. And what did the city do? Absolutely nothing.